No, no money. We are also using mobile wallet.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is RAZNEE RASHIDI and I will present chapter 1. Over the past couple of decades, a mobile phone has become essential. It is estimated that the mobile phone users are more than bank account holders in the world. The expanding of customer needs, rising value of connecting between human beings, and the need of innovative business solutions that are focusing on the customers have forced companies to design alternative solutions based on the mobile technology and also forced the users to shift from the traditional method to mobile phone. And as of time being, there is a widespread innovation and improvement in the financial sector that includes the payment industry in Malaysia. This opportunity has attracted many new investors to be the players, including startups, to start mobile wallet services, which has led the telecommunication, banking and retail company to present their own mobile wallet services online. The example of mobile wallet is GrabPay, Cash and Go, ShopeePay, as well as banks that offer their individual mobile wallet services such as Maybank to You, CIMB Pay, BitPay and PayPal. Mobile technology has changed the internet payment and banking industry by replacing a cash-based method to a more convenient payment channel. The mobile wallet will record banking info on every gadget and its economic payment method for a user to make purchases online as well as in-store at merchants listed with the mobile wallet services provider. Mobile wallet use a near-field communication NFC chip. NFC is the identical technology that lets a person apply a contactless payment method and the users can tap the phone to a digital payment-enabled terminal. One of the surveys made in June 2020 reported that 2 over 5 Malaysians use mobile wallets. Therefore, this study aimed to identify the intention of adults in Malaysia to adopt the mobile wallets in their life. And now I will continue with the problem statement. The first problem statement is, over the years, money has undergone significant transformation in every country. The form of money has changed from precious metals to metal coin as well as paper money, and today it presents the world with a digital transformation. Digital money seems to be widely used these days due to the increase in e-commerce, innovation of smartphone, internet access and affordability, technology availability among consumers, as well as the support and encouragement from the Malaysian government itself. The second problem statement is the sophistication of technological innovation and the complexity in the needs of consumers over the time has created another method of technology, which is a combination between digital money and a smartphone known as a mobile wallet. The third problem statement is, this study aims to enable mobile device manufacturers, mobile wallet firms and regulatory body to create the strategic framework. This is very needed to increase the total of mobile wallet usage and build awareness among consumers of mobile wallets. Despite of the significant advantages and transformation of mobile wallet technology, the number of users of this service remains low. Several issues has been observed in the use of technology from previous research. According to one of the survey, following the first purchase, the percentage of people who continue to use technology drops from 70% to 55%. And the last problem statement is, this study intends to create a new variation that examines the internet aspects for the use of mobile wallets in Malaysia and obtain robust results. And now I will continue with the research objective of the study. These are the research objectives of our research. And now we continue with the chapter 2. The theory or model of choice is the technology acceptance model, TAM. From the previous study, the most accurate and frequent research model for technology acceptance is the technology acceptance model, TAM. TAM is a combination technology acceptance with innovation diffusion theory. This theory to borrow two concepts related to innovative characteristics, namely relative advantage and compatibility. These two theories are combined to improve the explanatory power of the proposed research model. Acceptance of technology indicates that the user is committed to pursuing the usefulness of the technology. TAM has been the traditional way with the feature of simplicity, demonstrating that this model drew the attention of various researchers. However, a few external factor has been introduced into term in order to gain a precise understanding of the purpose measure to improve the predictability of technology acceptance. So that in order to match the independent variable on consumers such as compatible advantage, result demonstrability, presumed security risk and promotional benefits, the research must use term as technology acceptance because term can demonstrate how an organization can improve their effectiveness using human resource web-based technologies. And that's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum, my name is NURUL and BINTI KAMARUDDIN. In chapter 2, there are two types of variable, which is independent variable and dependent variable. Dependent variable is the variables that measure the effect of the independent variable. Meanwhile, independent variable are variables that have an effect on the dependent variable either positively or negatively. The dependent variable in this study is the intention to adopt mobile wallet, which means a person's intention to use mobile wallet is influenced by a person's attitude to act. The study consists of 4 independent variables, which is compatible advantage, that view as innovation it seems to be outstanding than its predecessor. For example, when consumers realize mobile wallet services bring more convenience and efficiency, they become eager to adopt mobile wallet. Previous study also point out that some people were eager to adopt the system quickly because they felt safer using mobile wallet rather than using cash. Second independent variable is result demonstrability, means the degree to which a potential adopter can see the benefit and utility of an innovation. Third is perceived security risk, when consumers are too concerned about losing control over their personal and private information. Instead, in cyberspace, there are numerous points of failure. From entering card information to displaying delivery address, these are vulnerabilities where compromise could occur. Mobile wallet should pose a greater security risk than traditional form of payment because all the data can be intercepted and used fraudulently. The last independent variable is promotional benefit, which is a short-term marketing strategy that is used to raise interest and participation in a product or service. The service provider's consistent effort in offering promotional benefits, consumers take on the challenge of adopting the mobile wallet on a daily basis as they do not want to waste their benefits that are offered. The promotional benefits include the loyalty scheme or program, offers coupon, rebates, cashbacks and freebies that are offered by mobile wallet service provider. This is the research framework of this study. The analysis of this structural framework was adapted based on several articles. From research framework, it shows on how dependent variable, which is the intention to adopt a mobile wallet, is affected by the changes of independent variable, which are compatible advantage, result demonstrability, perceived security risk, and promotional benefits. Hypothesis in this study, the first one is there is a significant relationship between compatible advantage and the intention to adopt mobile wallet. Second, there is significant relationship between the result demonstrability and the intention to adopt mobile wallet. Third, there is significant relationship between the perceived security risk and the intention to adopt mobile wallet. And there is a significant relationship between the promotional benefits and the intention to adopt mobile wallet. Chapter 3, Research Methodology. For research design, this research utilizes a correlational quantitative design in determining the relationship between the independent variable and dependent variable. For research development instrument, we use questionnaire as a method in collecting information from respondents. The questionnaire consists of 2 sections, which is the demographic question in section A, and section B focus on the factors that influence the intention to adopt mobile wallet. For each indicator, a 5-point Likert scale has been used, which is scale 1 represents a strongly disagree until scale 5 represents a strongly agree. Next, sampling. For this study, the population involved were among the adults in Malaysia that are 18 years old and above by using non-probability judgmental sampling to determine individual to be a part of sample. The questionnaire is distributed through the Google form. Lastly, plan for data analysis. We use statistical package for the social science, which is SPSS software, to process all sort of data collected. These methods are used to analyze, transform and generate a feature sample from a set of data variables. Next slide is the planned data analysis for this study, which consists of research objective, concept, measurement, interval scale that implemented to evaluate the data and the statistic analysis.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is NURUL RASHADA binti MAMAT EFENDY. My metric number is 2019218526. So today, I'm gonna continue with the next presentation on chapter 4. Firstly, we look at the survey return rate. The questionnaire was distributed individually by the researchers using Google Form to 250 Malaysian adults in Malaysia. The process of questionnaire distribution and collection of surveys took up to 14 days or 2 weeks. According to the result, the collected questionnaire return rate is 72% of the total questionnaire distributed, which is 180 out of 250 questionnaires were written and answered. Next, we will continue with the demographic profile of respondents. Regarding the gender compositions of respondents, the majority of survey respondents are from the female population with 128, while the minority of respondents are from male population with 52 respondents. This means that male respondents are underrepresented compared to females in this survey. In terms of age, the most common ages of respondents are from 18 to 25 years old, which accumulated 95%. This indicates that young adults are more undeniably motivated to use mobile wallets in Malaysia. A study by Chawla and Joshi revealed that younger users are more optimistic about the technology and its usefulness, whereas older users are more likely to see it as a risk and struggle to form complex orders if they utilize it. Next, about 2.8% of respondents are in the age of 40 years old and above, whereas the lowest percentage for the age is 2.2%, which comes from the age group 26 to 30 years old. And last one, in the context of employment status, the results show that student respondents were fairly well represented, which contributes 77.2% and record the highest one. Employed respondents contribute the second highest percentage of employment status with 16.7%, and only very low percentages of the respondents were unemployed respondents with 2.8%. The rest of the respondents are self-employed and housewives with an equal number of 3 respondents, as you can refer from the table given. Further, we will move to the part of data normality. The results of the normality test for compatible advantages, result demonstrability, perceived security risk, promotional benefits, and intention to adopt a mobile wallet were shown in the table given. Firstly, the result of skewness for compatible advantage show a negative value of 0.821, and the result of courtesies also show a negative value of 0.076. Secondly, the results of skewness and courtesies for result demonstrability also show a negative value of 0.809 and 0.018 respectively. Moreover, for the perceived security risk, the result of skewness show a negative value of 0.631, but for the result of courtesies, it show a positive value of 0.581. Next, the result of skewness for promotional benefits show a negative value of 0.450, and the result of courtesies show a value of 0.820. Lastly, for the intention to adopt a mobile wallet, the result of skewness show a negative value of 0.620, and the result of courtesies also show a negative value of 0.363. In conclusion, the normality test result was from negative 0.821 to 0.581, and all these values are acceptable in this research. This is because values between negative 2 and positive 2 are acceptable and considered normal according to Josh and Mallory. This signifies that all the variables in the study are normal. Lastly, we will look at the reliability test. We are using Chromebats Alpha in SPSS to evaluate the data. As shown in the table, the Chromebats Alpha values for compatible advantage, result demonstrability, perceived security risk, promotional benefits, and intention to adopt mobile wallets ranging from 0.783 to 0.857, which exceeds the cutoff value of 0.7. According to NURUL, who stated that the score between 0.7 to 0.9 is considered as good. Therefore, this indicates that the measurement in the study is good and reliable.
Hi, my name is ZAHIDAH binti ZAHARI. I will continue to present for Chapter 4. We will start with the Spearman-Rule product moment correlation coefficient. This coefficient was used to analyze the relationship between independent variables, which are compatible advantage, result demonstrability, perceived security risk, and promotional benefits, with the dependent variable intention to adopt mobile wallet. The rules of thumb used in this correlation are 0.00 to 0.19 indicates it is a very weak relationship, while 0.80 to 1.00 indicate a very strong relationship. Based on the table, all the variables have a significant strong relation with the intention to adopt mobile wallet among adults in Malaysia in the age of 18 years old and above. Compatible advantage show a largest value of 0.769 indicates a strong positive relations between compatible advantage and intention to adopt mobile wallet, while the result demonstrability shows a slightly lower value of 0.767 compared to compatible advantage, that also indicate a strong positive correlation between result demonstrability and intention to adopt mobile wallet. Following with the third lowest variable, perceived security risk, shows a value of 0.751 indicate a strong positive correlation between perceived security risk and intention to adopt mobile wallet. Lastly, promotional benefits show the lowest value of 0.739 that also indicate a strong positive correlation between promotional benefit and intention to adopt mobile wallet. So as mentioned before, all the variables have a significant relation with the dependent variables. Now, I will show the result of multiple regression analyses that have been obtained from the research using SPSS. Firstly, the model summary. It provides the R-square, adjusted R-square, and the standard error of the estimate. It can be used to determine how well a regression model fits the data. The R column represents the value of R, which is the multiple correlation coefficient. R can be considered to be one measure of the quality of the prediction of the dependent variable, which is the intention to adopt mobile wallet. A value of 0.879 was determined, and it indicates a good level of prediction. For R-square column represent the R-square value and also called as a coefficient of determination, which is the proportion of variance in the dependent variable that can be explained by the independent variable. Technically, it is the proportion of variation accounted for by the regression model above and beyond the main model. From the table, the value of 0.772 indicate that the independent variable explains 77.2% of variability of the dependent variable, which is intention to adopt mobile wallet. Now, we move to the statistical significant ANOVA. The F ratio in the ANOVA table tests whether the overall regression model is a good fit to the data. The table shows that the independent variable statistically significantly predict the dependent variable, and its p-value less than 0.005, which means the regression model is a good fit of the data. When dealing with equal variances, the general rule of thumb is to compare the smallest and largest sample of standard deviation. This is similar to the rule of thumb for equal variances when performing the test for independent means. Next, we will look at the estimate model coefficient. Unstandardized coefficient indicate how much the dependent variable varies with an independent variable,
when all other independent variables are held constant. So as you can see in the table, consider the effect of compatible advantage. The unstandardized coefficient for compatible advantage is equal to 0.395, which is higher than other variables. This means that for each increase in compatible advantage, there is also an increase in intention to adopt mobile wallet of 0.395. For standardized coefficient, if p-value is less than 0.05, it can be concluded that the coefficients are statistically significant. The t-value and corresponding p-value are located in the t and SIG column, respectively. From the SIG column, it shows that all independent variable coefficients are statistically significant because all of the p-values are below 0.5. Now, we will be discussing on the hypothesis made for each independent variable to see if there is a relationship with the dependent variable. So the first one is there is any relation between compatible advantage and intention to adopt mobile wallet. The hypothesis developed was there is a significant relationship between compatible advantage and mobile wallet adoption. The table shows the value of the compatible advantage is a 0.792 and p-value is a 0.000 less than 0.005. So in Malaysia, adults are more likely to adopt a mobile wallet if it's compatible according to a new study. So according to this researcher, consumers prefer to use a mobile wallet instead of cash, bank account or physical payment card because of the easy and quickness of the transaction. As a result, it can be inferred that the compatibility of mobile wallet with the demands and lifestyle of respondents was a major factor in their decision to adopt mobile wallet. Second, is there any relation between result demonstrability and the intention to adopt mobile wallet? The hypothesis developed was there is a significant relation between result demonstrability and mobile wallet adoption. Referring to the table, the researcher found that the result demonstrability was significantly influenced and has a strong positive relation with mobile wallet adoption among Malaysian adults. So based on the correlation coefficient interpretation, the values between 0.7 and 1.0 are considered as a strong positive or negative relationship in the linear rule. Therefore, the value that is shown in our finding is 0.739 and indicates a strong positive relationship with mobile wallet adoption with p-value less than 0.05. For this reason, result demonstrability significantly influenced mobile wallet adoption.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is NURUL binti MAMAT as the last presenter. I will continue the discussion of third research question concerns the relationship between perceived security risk and the intention to adopt mobile wallet. According to the result, the value shown on this finding is 0.757, which indicates a strong positive relationship with mobile wallet adoption. Hence, there is a significant relationship between perceived security risk and the intention to adopt mobile wallet. Lastly, research question concerns is there any relationship between promotional benefits and intention to adopt mobile wallet. Based on the table, the value shown is 0.722, indicating a positive relationship between two variables. Hence, there is a significant relationship between promotional benefits and intention to adopt mobile wallet. As a summary, all of the purpose hypotheses were shown to be significant as the factor influencing intention to adopt mobile wallet. Hence, the result of the all hypotheses were accepted. Next, I will present on the chapter 5. As conclusion, the purpose of this study was to enhance comprehension and to examine factors which involve 4 variables influencing the intention to adopt mobile wallets among adults in Malaysia. From findings, it can be concluded that this research strengthened the current literature, taking into account all independent variables which are compatible advantage, result demonstrability, perceived security risk and promotional benefit significantly impact towards the intention to adopt mobile wallet. Next is recommendation for organization or industry. First recommendation, the researcher have suggested that the Malaysian Digital Economy Corporation to boost mobile wallet adoption among SMEs to the aspect of compatible advantage. To illustrate, consumer can pay quickly by holding their phone over the payment terminal and verifying the purchase in just a few seconds. Moreover, the World Health Organization recommend that consumer to use digital payment system. Mobile wallet can be considered as a form of protective behavior and could help in reducing the spreaders of the virus and its severity, as well as contribute to the understanding users' perception to use mobile wallet services. Next, researchers recommend to the mobile wallet providers or UNIDO to understand the needs of the user, since the result demonstrability play a key role in influencing intention to adopt mobile wallet. The target are young adult and university students, since they are much concerned with the impression management and could build a positive self-impression among their social circle. Third, the researcher recommend to the PDPA and MCMC to implement a robust data protection mechanism or strong authentication procedure to protect customer confidentiality. PDPA should ensure that the entry is performed in a way that prevents it from being compromised, so that the user will feel safe to adopt mobile wallet. Lastly, mobile wallet companies such as Boost, GrabPay, Touch and Go e-wallet and others should expand marketing management through cashback, promotion, discount, vouchers, strategies in attracting people to use mobile wallet. It also promotes to non-users to adopt mobile wallet, since it brings much benefits to them. Next is recommendation for future research. First, a researcher can do the study with different sample size to identify the adoption of mobile wallet, such as with elderly or teenagers. Furthermore, the expansion of the sample size can lead to a better application of the sampling method. The recommended sampling method for future research is probability sampling. The data that the future study will collect will be more accurate and consistent. Third is take into account more complex factors and variables. Future research may consider other variables or factors, such as the advantage of mobile wallet technology at schools, university, community places such as R&R and religious places. Moreover, the research can also focus on the environmental and demographic factors and identify different types of risks in adopting mobile wallet. Lastly, the exposure factors. Future researchers can point out in their study the role of the caretaker or custodian in teaching and educating teenagers and elderly how to use mobile wallet independently. And finally, researchers may do future research to determine the level of understanding about mobile wallet adoption among other Malaysians. So that's all from us. Thank you.